All right, there's my compressor. 80 gallon. It's got a 1/2-inch hose. Hooks up to there. Goes to the first tank in the bottom. Moisture will settle down here in the bottom. This air will be warm. It cools off in this tank a little bit. Goes into this hose, into that tank. And then any moisture that may have gotten out of, this tank, make it into this tank settle. Anything that, any minute particles or anything will get stuck up in that new air filter and regulator. And then I think I got $100 in this whole setup. The tanks were free. The only thing I've got money in is it cost me $40 to have this 5,000 PSI hose made up. It's because that's basically, what the hydraulic store offers. So I bought that and a couple of fittings. Cost me $50 for a new filter and a regulator and fittings. And we're hopefully got some moisture-free air. The big thing about the moisture is the hot air is in that tank, and when it runs through the cool line, it starts to sweat like a soda can, and that's where you get the moisture out of your gun. Well, see, that hot air gets in that tank and cools off, and then it gets into this tank, and then it's totally cool. So the moisture content is basically between that fitting, this hose, and this tank right here. And then, obviously we got a couple of monstrous drains here. That wasn't out of the compressor. That was actually me cooling that tank off from when I cut that fitting off of there. I got the tank hot, so I cooled it off with some water, and water got in that tank because and by the way, I saw this on, the Gunman's channel, that he had a full-size acetylene tank hanging from the wall. I didn't have access to a full-size one, so I got 2 small ones. And I figure 3 tanks, 1, 2, 3 are better than no tanks.